Okay, here we go. Looks like the mic's working. Looks like we're back in business. Okay, good morning. So, this is just an introduction video. Hopefully, it won't go too long. Say that, but then it does. At any rate, this is just to introduce you to the class. Welcome to uh, Psych 30, Biology 30, Human Sexuality. This class is entirely online. And so I'm going to walk you through the design of the class, your assignments, schedule, and all the basic things, hopefully that you'll need to know to sort of get by in the class. Okay, all right. So obviously, hopefully you're in the right place. You must be if you're here, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get access to the class, right? So here we are. This is our home page. Human sexuality and bio and psych 30, right? These sections. And this is it. So that's me. That's my road dog. A little bit. I guess I should take this out because the thing. Anyway, here's the important part about the homepage I wanted to get to. Really is so. This is student hours. I hold office hours, and I'll review this again. I hold office hours basically for students online. I open up a Zoom meeting. It's Mondays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. every week. And I'll talk about the fact that I realize most of you cannot come at that time, maybe, or whatever. And I'll talk about some more later. This button, so anyway, but if you click on that button, right, it takes you to the Zoom, it takes you to the link. This button takes you to the syllabus page, which we're going to get to in a second. And this button takes you to, oh, well, I haven't set it up yet. This button will take you to the lectures on YouTube. And I I go to this one, I'll show you how that works quick. I'm finished setting up the class yet, even though I know. So you click on here, right?
I knew I was underwater. I just didn't realize I was this underwater.
Right? And then I come up.
Hello.
And this is your lecture. This is the intro lecture for that class.
My name is Billy Holpen, and I'm your.
Like there's one for every chapter.
Here we go. Down to the start to get into.
And you'll view them, and they'll be set up for your class.
Right.
So it'll work just like that. Okay. But for now, that one doesn't work, but it will. Time you start, right? So that's the home page. This is the modules, right? And so this is where your syllabus is. This is kind of a new setup. So this is going to change, right? The syllabus, I'm going to let you know, is a living document. So changes may come. If I make changes, I'll send out an announcement, right? So your best bet is to, with any online class, set it up so you get notifications about announcements because you're responsible for what's in the announcement, right? So anyway, we're going to go through the syllabus, but then in this module, so in each module, there is a set of PowerPoints that go along with the lecture, right? The lecture is based on these PowerPoints, and this is just hard copies in case you want to look. And then I'm going to add a few more stuff, a little bit. I'm going to add another module that has some cited stuff in there. Anyway, right, so here we go. Each section is a page, right? So you just go. So here's the first page of the syllabus, human sexuality. This is me. Here's my email. This is what the pages of the syllabus contain. And this class, as I said, is entirely online. There are no mandatory meeting times. There are no live lectures. Okay, it's all pre-recorded like this. However, you do need to buy the book. Okay, and I'm going to go over this again because I can't say it enough. If you do the free trial and forget about it, or for some reason you can't manage to get the book, you need to talk to me before all that expires and you're missing assignments, because that's your responsibility. I'm letting you know you're going to need the book. I warn people about the free trial. It's only 2 weeks. It doesn't get you very far. People get stuck. They forget. They do all kinds of things. And then they're stuck without a book and no access to the assignments. We're going to go through that. So, the bookstore has the best price. It's like $50, $54.99, I think. The best we could do. I think that's pretty fair. Anyway, so page 2, hopefully. I think it's, there we go. It's going to change. So, right, here's what I said. And so this is page 2. And this is just explaining the button, which I already explained to you. I'm not going to make you go over that again. This is a little bit about my little blurb, right? I've been teaching here for 8 years. My real career was in mental health services. Read that, and here's some things about the class. Here we go for the required materials, right? This is the book. Click here. It's going to tell you how to get the book and how to work with the book and all of that. So all those videos, right, will help you. And there's a PowerPoint if you want to download it and all kinds of, that'll help you with the book. You need to go to the bookstore. Your best bet is going to the bookstore because I think they charge you more online. Like if you go to the publisher's site, it costs more than the $54. At least that's the way it always has been. So if you can get to the bookstore, if you can call the bookstore, you can buy the code over the phone, I think. But anyway, you need this code to put in once you get to the site to register, right? And here's the registration video, same video, pretty much. And then this is the link for the publisher's website, because if you're having a problem with the book, asking me is not going to help you. I'm sorry. I just don't know how to do it. Like that's not my area, right? So if you're having a problem with the book, once you get it, you need to, or get into the site of the, you need to talk to the publisher's support team. And that's this link right here. This is the catalog description of the class, which I'm assuming you know, and the objectives of the class, which you can read on your own, but I'm guessing you know what the class basically is about. We signed up. And here's the real meat that you wanted to get into, right? So here's your assignments, how we grade, what's going on. So each book, and these are the 2 assignments that you need to have the book for. Right? You can't do these. Every week there's a smart book and a quiz. They make up a significant part of your grade. And so, but you need to do them inside the publisher's site. That's why I'm fortunate you still have to buy the book. At any rate, so there's a smart book, which is your reading assignment every week, along with the lecture, video, and things, right? And each chapter then has a quiz, 10 question, 10-point quiz. In this class, because it's shorter, you're going to have a couple of chapters a couple of weeks where the chapters are doubled up. In a full length class, it's once a week, but this, because it's shorter, you're going to have to do 2 chapters in several times. Okay, it's 2 exams, worth 100 points each. Multiple choice, and true or false. I don't do the fill in the blank, none of that, right? So it's all that. There are no makeup exams, and I'm going to get into this, no late assignment thing either, and that back. I open assignments on Sundays, and they're due on Friday. That gives you 6 days to complete your work. Happens all the time, no matter how many times I warn people. If you wait till Friday night and you have to work overtime, your internet goes out, your computer is on fire, whatever the case may be, that was your choice to wait. You had all that time prior to that to finish your assignment. If you choose to wait and whatever happens to you, that's not a reason for me to give an extension. I do not accept late assignments. I'm going to make that perfectly clear. but some inevitably students are always asking me. And my response is, what happened the other 5 days? What happened the other 170 hours that you were able to assign? All right. So just letting you know, they're open for 6 days. And so that's why there's no makeup exams. There's nothing that, even the exam is open for a week. The only difference is the exam you have to do in one sitting. There is some extra credit available if you like. I'll post the link for this is the link to the library. It has the schedule for sessions for research, how to use the library, plagiarism, those kind of things. You can take up to 5 workshops. Each certificate that you send me from a workshop is worth 10 points. So there's 50 points of extra credit there. In this class, there's a pre-test and a post-test. If you complete both, I'll give you 20 points extra credit at the end of the semester. You don't get 10 for each, you get 20 when you complete them both. And it's the same quiz. Right? So we want to know how much you know at the beginning, and hopefully you know more at the end. Okay? This is how it breaks down, right? There's 2 exams, like I said, 100 points each. There's 15 smart book assignments, or 5 points each, 75 points. 15 chapter quizzes, 10 points each. And then the discussion topics, which I'm going to show you, are worth 300 points. There's 15 of those that were 20 points apiece. And then, of course, this is how it breaks down in the grades. I just use A, B, C, D, F. I don't do A plus, B minus, none of that, right? So I'm just straightforward. Okay. So that's how that all works. Then you're going to want to know this, right? Which is the schedule. And this is like I said. So week 1, class starts. I'm going to open the class probably, I'll probably open it Thursday. But the assignments won't be available. None of this will be available until Sunday. So, but you can look around, whatever, if you want. You're in there. And I'll have sent you a letter with a link to this intro video so you'll know. All right. So you watch the intro video, week 1, you look at the learning agreement, which basically outlines your responsibilities and my responsibilities of taking the class. I used to ask people to sign it, but now I don't, but I'm going to hold, that's the standards I'm going to hold you to. Some of it is laid out by the school and some of it is laid out by me. So look at this, you take a look at the syllabus, do the pre-test and chapter 1, smart book and quiz. Right? So you have the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. Like I said, 6 days. Every week's the same. And that's why I don't accept late work. All right, so same thing here, right? So this week, same next week is the following week is chapter 2. The week after that, you have to do the 2. Let's see, got a little misprint. 3, you got 3 and 4, so you got 2 due. All right, so that's it all the way through the end. All right, and one point in the midpoint, we're going to do first exam, chapters 1 to 7. And then in finals, I don't do a comprehensive final. You're just going to get your second exam in finals week. It is, and that's it. So it's chapters 8 through 15. And I'll see if I can fix that. Here's the things you need to know. You need for the last day to drop and get a refund is September 30th. The last day to drop with no penalty and no W is October 8th, and the last day to drop with a W is November 1st. As I said, this is a living document, meaning it may change during the semester, so be aware of announcements stating the changes. All right. What's the next page? Oh, so here I have a page of so here's a link to online tutoring. There is also live tutoring, in-person tutoring available in the main library. But since it's an online class, I'm assuming if you want tutoring, you'll be in here's the links to Student Health Center, Student Services, Counseling Services, your rights and responsibilities. All right, and I'll add links to this as the semester goes on. This is all school policies, right? So I want to say, like, you're better off, like it says you have to attend class, but the truth is you're better off attending class because you get people that attend school get better grades. Right? It talks about wanting to, if you're having mental health issues on any level, please access the school's clinic. Here's the phone number. Here's the rooms. Right. So you're doing that. Plagiarism, honesty, cheating, all of that. A lot of this you're left on your own. So these are all the school policies, and here's your student handbook if you want. And here's some things, right? So I adhere to these policies. I may not appreciate all of them, or I might not like the way they are stated. However, I do adhere to them. So, you're pretty much on your own about cheating and all of that in an online class. But, I also believe in karma. So basically, that's your syllabus. Like I said, this is my first time using this kind of setup, right? I used to always, even though I had an online class, I just had a paper type of syllabus. So this is still a work in progress. So expect changes. Then this is in the lectures. These are the PowerPoints that follow along with the lectures, right? And so I'm going to tell you. So what happens is, uh, I guess I could have, well, you'll see the lectures. You need to watch the lecture every week because there's other information in there that may not be in here. But what is important for you is to know that this is where your discussion assignments are, right? So we can talk about this. See, so here it is. There's 10 questions embedded in every lecture. Uh, and it gives you the answers. So this is the first page, and this is the answers, all the possible answers for the questions, right? And then the questions are in between the slides here and there. So here's all your answers. Only use these answers. Do not give me your own answers, right? Because that's not the assignment. The assignment is to use the following answers. If you keep giving me your own answers, you're going to lose points, right? Okay, so there you go. So there's the answers. And then, as you go through the lecture, you'll see the slide. So blank is both, right? So here's the questions 1 and 2. And basically, that's how it is. What you do here is you go to the assignments, right? And, I haven't put the discussions in yet. Well, I guess I got to go back here again. Let me try this. So the way it works is, I'm going to show you on the old one. We'll just stay in here. So you go to the assignments, and they're way ahead. They're ways ahead of you. So I'm just going to go up here to so what happens is you go to this. These will be embedded in your class, and you go here, and then there's a text box. Oh, maybe I should go to test. I wonder if I can go to test too. All right. So this one is due. This one was already done. So let me see if I can get back. Which one are we doing this one? Or 5? And oh, here we go. We'll try it this way. All right. So here you go. So if you want, there's a text box, and you just list your answers 1 through 10. I don't need the questions. I already have the questions. So you just like 1 through 10, list your answers. If you want to upload a document, you can do that too. But this is the easiest way, right? So you go to the assignment, and just like I said, yours will look just like this when we're done. When I'm done, and you'll go back, and so you'll have all that list, and this is what the assignments will look like. And then this, even your exam is in here. So here in this class, it was 1 through 8, but your exam is in here, okay? So this is how your assignments are all laid out. You go click here. One's closed, so it's not, but this is how it'll work. When you get, see, it's closed, so it's too late. Let me try number 5. See if it'll work this way. No, see, problem is I'm not a student, so um, it doesn't work the same, unfortunately. So I can only show you so much. But if you click there, it takes you to the book, and the book will have the assignment. Okay. Um, all right. So I want to go back, and now I'm going to stick in here for a minute. I'm going to add this stuff to your class. These are some extra PowerPoints on that I use in the lectures in different categories and some data stuff. So, all right. And as you can see, this syllabus is different. Um, this syllabus module, right? Because here the syllabus is actually the old school paper version. And so I'm trying to keep it updated for you guys. So it's a little bit different. But otherwise, the class works the same, right? So that's how you get to your assignments. Obviously, none of this is available. Online tutoring, you can go here. Like I said, the class isn't started yet, so there's some things I can't show you. Pretty sure that's it. So obviously there'll be announcements here. They're not there now, and that should leave the student view because you get. No, so I think I've discovered everything I can. Obviously, your grades will be in here, and right, all your things will be in here. And I want to get out of here before the names pop in. So, all right. And then I'm available all the time. Like you can email me. I'm a what they call adjunct faculty, so I'm not. I'm rarely on campus, but I can be if we need to. But I meet on Zoom if you need to meet with me. As I said, I have office hours 9 to 10, and I know many of you cannot be there at that time, but I am more than happy to make arrangements. And it says that in the syllabus. If you gonna want to meet with me at a different time, then you need to send me 3 times where you'll be available, and I will arrange a meeting based around one of those times. Please do not tell me you're available anytime because inevitably I've set up appointments and then it's like, oh, I can't meet at that time. So don't do that to me. Send me 3 times. All right. Um, hopefully that was it. And if you got anything you want, otherwise I'm always available. Email me questions. Email me questions. Okay. All right. So good luck. I hope you enjoy the class. It's a good class. It's a fun, not as much fun in online as it was in person, but it's still a very valuable. I think there's some valuable things in here for everybody, whether you're a psych student or a biology major or whatever the case may be. I think that's a valuable class. All right. Hope you enjoy it.